Alright, what's going on everybody? It's DAYYY Media coming at you with another video. You know what time it is. It's time to bring on that boxing. Today we're going to be talking about Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis. You know, I have intel that this fight is very close to being finalized. Obviously, you know, nothing's official until everything's said and done. So, you know, we have to see the actual poster, the fight announcement, and see these guys attending press conferences, promoting the actual fight, starting their training camps before we can really say that, you know, this fight is on. But it's good news to hear that they're saying, you know, I have resources, guys. I know some people and they're saying that it's very close. A lot of very reputable, you know, Twitter sources saying that the fight is very close to being finalized, and that's a very good thing. I really thought it was going to be an issue with the 135 and 140, you know, situation, but it seems like Ryan Garcia really wants that fight to the point where he's willing to go down to 135, at least for this one time against a guy like Gervonta Davis, because I think he understands the magnitude of this fight. Gervonta, obviously, you don't want to give up an advantage. If you're managing him as Floyd Mayweather and Leonard Ellerbe, you don't want to give up a 5-pound weight advantage, because once you do that, he has even more room for rehydration. He's going to be even stronger on fight night. So I think not necessarily sucking him down, because he just fought at 140, but you know, he's been fighting at 135 pounds. He's fought at that weight. So I don't think it should be an issue doing it one last time, even if it's a tough weight cut for him. You gotta do what you gotta do to make these big fights happen. But I respect Ryan Garcia for stepping up to the plate and making this fight happen for the fans, because everyone's always asking him, when's the Tank fight gonna happen? And obviously Tank gets the same, when are you gonna fight Ryan? When are you gonna knock out Ryan? Stuff like that. So, you know, kudos to both these guys for getting in the ring with each other. There's an equal amount of risk for both guys. Both guys have a lot to lose. I think Gervonta Davis goes into this fight with more to lose than Ryan Garcia, because everyone's already counting out Ryan Garcia. So if he pulls it off, then, you know, he's the king of the lightweight division, and he gets a crack at Devin Haney. You know, obviously Devin Haney's undisputed, but, you know, I'm saying king in the sort of, you know, popularity, you know, ticket sales. If you beat a guy like Gervonta Davis, who has some of the highest pay-per-view numbers in the lightweight division, probably the highest. You know, we saw what he did at the Barclays Center a few months ago with the Rolly Romero fight. That was a electric arena, and many people bought the pay-per-view. And at the same time, you have a guy like Ryan Garcia come in with his big social media presence and following. It just makes for a heck of a fight, and a great audience for that fight. Obviously, everyone wants to get the belt at the title shots at Devin Haney, but at the same time, you beat a guy like Gervonta Davis, you don't really need the belts. And especially if you're a guy like Ryan Garcia, because it's difficult to outbox a guy like Devin Haney. You'd have to knock him out, and Devin Haney would have to be careful against a guy like Ryan Garcia, because if he gets caught with something, even if it's a left hook, we saw what happened in the Linares fight. You know, we've seen Devin have, you know, unsteady legs, but recover well, and he has a high IQ. He's one of the best in the world. But, you know, back to Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia, this is a mega fight, right? I always say it's like Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, and then right behind it's Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia. You could say that I would even argue that Gervonta Davis and Devin Haney could, you know, be right there with it. You know, these are all good fights, but I think that Ryan Garcia's presence and social media following, all the attention he gets, you know, it's gonna make for a mega fight. And, you know, people are already reacting to that fight. You know, Roy Jones said that it's a 50-50 fight, and I agree 100%, because, you know, everyone's ignoring Ryan's size. He's a big kid, especially for a lightweight. Tank's gonna have to be careful. He's gonna have to get within range to land something big. Whether it's a counter on Ryan Garcia, he's gonna have to be close enough to Ryan Garcia to the point where Ryan may have a lot of openings and opportunities to land on Gervonta. And can Gervonta take Ryan's best punch? You know, we're gonna see. And but we also don't know if Gervonta can take. If Ryan could take Gervonta's best punch. We've seen Ryan down. We've never seen Gervonta take Davis down. But that doesn't mean Ryan Garcia can't knock him out. I think either guy can knock the other out. And we might even see a decision. It's going to be a crazy fight. But I'll let you guys know. Hopefully this gets finalized very soon. We're praying on it. So, you know, let me know in the comments who wins this fight, Gervonta Davis or Ryan Garcia. Who are you guys rocking with? And is it a knockout or is it a decision? Let me know in the comments. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Well, that's going to do it for another DAYYY Media video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for the constant support. Salute to you always.